Hi, today we're going to create a native video player for your Wized and Webflow project that will work with the files you already have on Xano. You don't need Vimeo, you don't need Player.io, you don't need any of those fancy subscriptions that are just another $20 a month that you don't need to spend. You only need Wized and Webflow, and the whole setup is for free and no maintenance cost. So let's get started right now. So first of all, as you can see, as always, I'm a fan of skeleton loaders. So we have some skeleton loaders, and then we have the video with the thumbnail actually coming from the database. And let's play this. Wonderful video. I highly suggest you look at that. And yeah, you can adjust in the video, you can just skip. And it even works with keyboard shortcuts. Look at that. I can even go back and forward. It is not fully working because I'm in the Wized configurator. But if I were to go outside of the Wized configurator, you will see I can do spacebar to play, spacebar to stop. And I can go here to go forward, and I can go backward, all from my keyboard. So it is fully responsive. And I can, of course, do that on the screen here too with volume. I can go full screen. Amazing. And I can, I can download the video. Boom. And I can cast the video to Chromecast. And I can do picture-in-picture like this. Isn't that amazing? And yeah, this is really the best video player you can build in Wized and Webflow. So let's get started right now with the setup. And the true magic here is actually happening on Webflow using the custom element. So let's look into that. First of all, we just have the video module with no attributes applied on that. And then if we're going to go one layer deeper, we see the Wized player, which is just the holder holding the video. It will have Wized skeleton though for 3 seconds applied to it to have this nice animation while the video is still loading. If we apply Wized skeleton on the video itself, it may cause some issues in setting the source of the image because something is going on in the element. So we just applied this on an element that holds it, that has the style applied to it. Then we have the video, and this is where the custom component fun starts right here. We have controls, true. We have place in line, true. Data poster, true. We will have type, video MP4. We will have style width 101 and 101% width. Very important, otherwise we get some overlapping on the side sometimes. And height, auto. And object fit, we do cover. That's the style we apply on it. We do accessibility equals true. Now, this is not a real attribute that is natively recognized by browsers, but we wrote some custom code that will work with this attribute. So how great is that? We have like our little FinSuite attributes here now for our Wized project clonable. If you want more on attributes and how to reduce all the code you have to write, there will be more videos coming soon. But if you want to let me know in the comments that has something that you like, I can put this on my priority list as well. And then we just have the normal Wized attribute so that we can recognize this in Wized. Perfect. And then we just have applied full width content. Just in here, because the issue is if I don't have any text set in here, we'll get some content issues, so I'll just put some random text in here that doesn't get seen anyway, just to have this fit the object. That may not be the best way to do it. I'll let Annoy judge on that. Perfect. So this is what we're going to set for the video frame, and as you can see, we have an empty video frame. Then of course we just have the heading with the Wized attribute applied on it. And we will have the author name with the Wized attribute applied on it. And they are all in a holder that has Wized skeleton for 1.7 seconds. And here as well. And we have rounded corners on that as well. So it looks nicer when the skeleton is loading. And now you may look already at this custom HTML embed and get a bit scared. There's nothing to scare about. This is the code that will work with our attributes. And what this code is doing, this is ensuring that we are accessible. Very, very, very important. You want to be accessible so that everybody can use it, right? So we are looking for the video element that has the attribute accessibility equals true applied to it, which in this case is this video element. And we're going to add this code in here so that we can use the keyboard shortcuts to control the video player. I will be working on more projects where you will be able actually to self-host this code on an account so that you will be able to sign up on a website and you will just paste one code in your website and in your Webflow project, and you can even import it in Wized. And this will be a bit like FinSuite attributes, but for things like this. I'm still working on that, so don't get excited too early. It may take a long time to finish that, but for now we're going to have this as a custom HTML embed, and you may host that code yourself on CodePen in the meantime. Perfect. So let's just save this and let's go back to Wized because it's just getting even more exciting within here. So first of all, we need to get the video from our API. So the way we're going to get the video is from a query parameter using a slug, the video URL. If we go to the database, we see every video has this slug, and if I were to copy it, by the way, boom, if we were to go to Xano and I were to run and debug that, you will see I just passed the slug in here, and we're going to get the video file and all of that information, right? So this is what we're going to do here, and we have this data out request just doing the same thing, getting the video and setting it. Perfect. And we just trigger this when the page starts loading and when the query parameter has a length of greater than 0. So when the query parameter, there's something in there. Perfect. And yeah, now let's go to the set video source. So we apply this to the video player. This is the video custom element, and we're going to set HTML attribute. This is now built that way, so you don't have to work with a code embed and do all that fancy stuff. The way we're working with this right here is the same as if you were working with a photo, setting a photo. So what we're going to do is just set HTML attribute. We're doing source, src, and then we're just going to add our Xano link. So meaning the Xano URL plus the file path. That's our file link. And then we're going to set a second HTML attribute for poster. This is a thumbnail, me looking like this all the time. And we're going to do the same thing just for the thumbnail path. Perfect. And this is how this is working. And then we're going to set the author name. We're just applying this to the element and setting the name. Very simple. We do the same thing for the heading. We're just setting the name for the video player heading. Very simple. And yeah, that is all the magic. And yeah, we work with a query parameter in here, meaning that if I were to open this on a browser right now, you will see that we have the question mark video equals drag and drop. By the way, this is exactly how YouTube does it too, if you believe me or not. YouTube uses query parameters as well. So we actually more or less just rebuild YouTube in Wized in less than 10 minutes. Isn't that amazing? And this really shows the power of Wized and the power that you can now turn your ideas and your visions into something that will be seen by millions or thousands of people at least, and to really turn your creativity into something real. And this is just really where the power in Wized lays in. So thank you so much for all your support, for watching all the videos. And yeah, I'm excited to see what you're building with this clonable. And yeah, if you have any suggestions for any further videos, please let me know in the comments. I'm always happy to follow your inspiration and to help you complete the tasks that may seem complicated as of right now. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate that. And have a good one. Bye-bye.